Hello, and welcome to our third Driving Academy live stream. My name is Mark. I'm a community manager here at SCS, and I'm here with Peter, another community manager at SCS. How you doing today, Peter?
Hello, Mark. I'm doing pretty good. What about you?
I'm doing great. I see you're all ready to go with your safety vests.
Of course.
Yeah, safety first, guys. So we're back here continuing our adventure on Driving Academy, where Peter is working his way through all the scenarios. I see now that you have more medals than Namiro.
I do.
So he's sitting at home jealous, so I can't wait till he's back in here to try his hand at getting some more medals.
He said he's going to be watching today.
Is he?
Yeah.
Maybe trying to learn a thing or two from you.
Maybe.
Yeah. But we do have some bad news. Petchko never did get his pizza from last stream that I promised him. So, Petchko.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. You should have reminded me yesterday. That's your fault.
We can do it next week.
No, it's not happening. It's too late. Anyways, let's get into it. So yeah, if you missed the last couple live streams about this, Driving Academy is a brand new module we're bringing to both Euro Truck Simulator 2 and American Truck Simulator. And it's basically the beginnings of a brand new feature that is going to allow you to do something outside your normal career. In this case, truck driving basics. You're learning the basics of operating a truck, both with and without a trailer, how to set up your cameras and all that stuff properly. But we've already gone through all that, as you can see. If you guys want to check that stuff out, check out our Twitch or YouTube history, and you can see the videos there. But in the meantime, I think we're going to get going here, Petchko. Which one are you on now? Parking in a narrow space.
Yeah. I was surprised I'm already halfway through.
Mm-hmm.
And for today, I was thinking I would maybe get a different truck.
I think that's a good idea if you want to grab another truck. Now, let's let the chat decide.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do too.
Chat, what are you guys thinking? What kind of truck? Actually, maybe we can go through all the trucks available really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
But chat, let us know what truck you think Petchko should drive today.
I have really no preference.
No preference?
Yeah.
I have a preference.
Do you?
Yeah.
Which one? Well, don't say that.
Oh, okay.
Let's see what the chat wants.
So we got Volvo, DAF, Scania.
Basically all of them.
Lots for Scania. Renault T. Lots for Scania. I'm thinking we got to go with Scania. Okay, chat.
You also
Scania?
want Scania?
Huh?
You also want Scania?
Me?
Yeah.
No, you told me not to tell.
Now you can tell it.
Oh, now I can tell. I'm partial to Scania. It's the only European truck I've driven so far, so that's my favorite now. So
Okay.
Other manufacturers, if you're watching and you want your truck to be my favorite, then let me drive it, and it'll be my favorite. A little bit of blackmail there.
Which one
The
of these?
tables have turned. Now we're getting more of other ones. I don't know
Really?
what to do here. We have a lot.
Well, there's a lot of
Benny, what do you
Volvos.
think?
Renault.
Benny says Scania. Okay. S or R?
Benny said this one.
R?
Yeah.
Oh, he said it in the Czech way. Okay. Yeah, R. All right, guys. Scania R.
Parking in a narrow space.
Yes.
I'm an expert.
Are you?
Yes, of course.
Okay. I mean, you live in Czech Republic. The parking spaces here are pretty small, so that makes sense. I think
Yeah,
the last
it's
time they
it's
changed like
true.
the national requirement for a parking space size was like in the 1960s when everyone was driving Skoda 105s.
Oh yeah, it's true. And even when you look at like the garages, I wonder how can the cars even like fit in there.
Yeah, right. Okay. Well, let's hop into it. So, this is parking in a narrow space, and I will read through it as we did last time until we forget to do it, and then we just start skipping through it. So, in Driving Academy, if this is your first time joining us, you're always going to get kind of an introduction scene where a professional driver is going to lead you through the steps of how to accomplish the maneuver you're about to encounter. There are also, once you start driving through the scenario, you'll also have instructions to help you along the way in case you forget anything or in case you skipped it by accident or anything like that. But here we have the driver about to go through the maneuver. So parking while driving forwards or nosing in is pretty easy as far as parking maneuvers are concerned. You'll still need to compensate for the offset tracking of the trailer. Do you know what offset tracking is?
No.
So it's like because the trailer doesn't follow the exact path of the truck, it like comes inside a little bit when you go around a corner. So as you can see in the video. You'll have to drive past the point where you would normally turn the tractor by itself. This will allow you to get the trailer lined up more effectively.
Mm-hmm.
So you see, if you had turned earlier, the trailer wouldn't go in the spot. Yeah. As you approach the parking spot, turn in to get the tractor in front of the trailer. Get lined up and proceed into the spot. Stop, park, and secure the truck and shut down the engine.
Or do I have the real automatic transmission set?
Yeah, it should be the same as last time.
Okay.
Yeah. You remember how to use it?
Yes.
All right. Someone had a good idea here. Namiro's driving school. It could be an achievement, like a Steam achievement. So, like, I don't know how it would work, Goose, if you want to expand on that. But I imagine if you perhaps hit a certain amount of things, you would get that achievement.
I said I remember how to use the real automatic transmission, and then I forgot.
So you can see the instructions in the top left hand there,
Mhm.
kind of guiding you towards your goal. You're not using your mirrors at all, Petchko.
Well, I'm just so good. I don't need to.
You should change your FOV too. It's pretty narrow there. It's not giving you a good view of your surroundings.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
I guess that's because of the new truck. Like
Oh,
I
yes,
changed the
yes.
trucks,
Yeah,
so-
that's probably what happened. When you change the truck, it probably reset all your settings, as
Yeah.
happens in the base game as well.
But the mirrors look actually good.
Well, let's find out. Let's hop into the next one there, which is going to be diagonal parking. And then before you get started, after we go through the intro here,
Mm-hmm.
we can take a look at your settings.
Okay.
So diagonal parking spots like this are very common. They're especially common in the many rest areas that line European motorways. Once again, we'll have to nose into the parking spot ahead.
I was actually really looking forward to like exploring all the other scenarios.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you're about to. Do you think you're going to get it done today?
I hope not. I want another one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Drive towards the designated parking spot near the end of the row.
Like it's really fun to play those.
Stay towards the middle of the lane or slightly towards the driver's side. Don't drive too close to the barriers or the rear of the trailer may strike them during the turn in. That's because, as you know, on European trailers, the axles are set a little bit forward. So if you're right up against those barriers and you turn in real sharp, the rear tail swing could strike the barriers.
Mm-hmm.
And that little steering wheel has popped up again to show you which way to turn.
Oh yeah.
Drive past the parking spot a fair amount and then turn hard and fast towards the spot. You'll need to watch both of your side mirrors, the driver's side to mirror to ensure that the front of your trailer doesn't hit the trailer beside you, and the passenger side mirror to see that your trailer is safely entering the parking spot. I gotta get my glasses, man. I can't see.
You wear glasses?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I never saw you with.
I wear them all the
glasses.
time.
Never.
Chat, you've seen my glasses, right? Stop in the designated area, secure the truck, and shut down the engine. Ta-da! All right, Petchko, let's see these skills.
Let's set up the mirrors.
Oh,
or
yeah.
Maybe the seat.
You can do Driving Academy with any controller you like. The best experience is definitely going to be with a controller or a steering wheel or something like that, even mouse steering. Keyboard, I'll admit, leaves a little bit to be desired. It's a little more kind of clunky, but I mean, it's perfectly doable. I mean, I tested most of Driving Academy with a keyboard and no problems, as long as you have your steering speed and all that set up to your preference.
I forgot again about about the transmission. Oh, did I forget something else too?
Driving Academy is a addition to the base game, a free addition to the base game of Euro Truck Simulator 2 and American Truck Simulator. Currently, we're in Euro Truck Simulator 2.
This shouldn't be too hard either, right? But I really enjoyed.
Famous last words.
I really enjoyed the last scenario from the chapter 2, which was like a.
Oh, this should be easy, Peter.
Oh!
Yeah. Look at how easy that was.
That's
That's what you get for not using your mirrors.
yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Chat, I've been telling this guy for 2 Let's Plays or 2 live streams to use his mirrors, and he just refuses.
I'm just trying to sound confident.
Yeah?
I'm not.
Is it working?
No, it's not.
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
Are you following the instructions on the screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Of course.
So we see that nice little animated diagram from Voita.
I kind of didn't expect the parking spot to be so tight.
Rumble blowing aggregate. If he had been using his mirrors, he would have seen to stop in time instead of striking the truck beside him.
Yeah.
And then he could have reversed and repositioned. There's like nothing saying you have to do this in one shot. Like you can reverse and take another bite at it. That's fine.
But I want to do it in one shot
Why?
because it's, I don't know, it's better.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it better than not hitting something?
No.
What does your car look like? I want to see your car one day. Like how many dents are on it?
None.
So every time you parallel park, you do it in one shot.
No. Sometimes.
Okay, all right, there
sometimes-
we go. Thank you.
Sometimes 2 shots. Yeah, but
Just imagining this guy just full throttle, like reversing into a parking spot, just smashing into a poor Citroen behind him.
nah, I'm not that bad.
No?
I want to see how close that was.
Yeah, let's take a look. Using the replay feature here of driving.
I clicked on the restart, not the replay. Well, let's do it again, I guess.
Third time's the charm.
Yeah.
Actually, if you back out real quick, if you hit escape.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no, it won't. Yeah. Yeah. If you hit show replay now, it's just going to show you what you just started.
You know, at least I'll have time to practice.
Yeah. Practice using your mirrors,
Yeah.
as I've been preaching.
Or maybe, before I did it with using mirrors, now I can try without them.
Chat, I have a question for you. What part of Driving Academy do you think will be the most valuable to you? Do you think there's a particular skill that you want to, what's the word I'm looking for, expand upon or get better at? Like, what part of Driving Academy do you think is going to assist you or help you the most in developing your skills?
I don't really know how far all the scenarios go.
What do you mean?
Like, what's like the last part of?
That's a good point. I'm asking them a very
Yeah.
loaded question about something they don't even know about yet. But I mean, they have an idea. They've seen what the scenarios are.
I wanted to be surprised, so I didn't take a look either. But
That's fair.
If there's like something like backing up with like maybe a long trailers or doubles or something like that.
Blindside backing. Blindside backing is tough because there's a certain amount of it that is just blind faith in where your trailer is because you can't see it. You can't teach that. You can't teach how to know where the trailer you can't see it is, like.
Yeah. I wasn't using mirrors here. I just like confirmed.
You should. If
right
your
here.
insurance agent is watching this, they're gonna be mad at you right now.
I'm using mirrors all the time in real life, but this is a game. So
Peter's car insurance broker, if you are in the chat, please let us know. Maybe consider raising his rates a little bit.
don't do it. Okay, let's go to the next one. Driving on a roundabout. You wanna read the instructions, Mark?
I do.
Okay.
Roundabouts are very common on the streets of Europe, so it's important to know how to negotiate them.
Oh yeah, I actually have sometimes problems with hitting the curbs in Let's Plays.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Yeah.
Everyone has. Stay to the outside of your lane as you approach the roundabout. This will help your trailer clear the inside of the initial turn in. This was kind of hard to write instructions for because there's so many, like, you're referencing the inside and then the outside, then the inside, then the outside,
Mhm.
Drive towards the center of the roundabout as you enter. Once inside, you'll have to head towards the outside. This keeps your trailer away from the center of the roundabout.
Yeah, that makes sense. But sometimes in the Let's Plays or other live streams, you just gotta keep going. You gotta be fast, So
Is that what you do in real life too? Like you hop a curb and then like, oh, I hope no cop saw that. And
No.
No? Okay. Keep an eye on your mirror to ensure that the trailer isn't getting too close to the inside barriers. I wonder if this was me or Morello. I can't remember. Leaving the roundabout is fairly easy since your trailer is already positioned away from the inside of the exit. Swing wide on the exit and the trailer should follow nicely.
So I'm not allowed to go out of the yellow lines.
You can try.
Or do I just have to not hit the traffic cone?
I mean, it's up to you. You can approach this. I mean, this is your playthrough. Like you can
Yeah,
play
I know.
however you want. I mean, we're just here to judge you, and you know.
I just wanted to find out what can I do and what I can do, so I can like finish the scenario.
You'll find out.
Okay.
Yeah, so we didn't get too much into traffic rules per se when it comes to this first group of scenarios with Driving Academy. But if you guys are open to it, if you guys like what you see here, then I think that's something we can definitely explore in the future. Yeah, 2-lane roundabouts are weird. I think the rules for 2-lane roundabouts are very different between Europe and North America.
Are there? I'm not sure. You would probably know better.
So in North America,
Oh, I failed.
well, let's see the replay.
Okay.
In North America, if you're like on a, I mean, they always put signs up at least to tell you what lane you have to be in to go in what direction. I'll give North America that. Oh, you were too tight.
Yeah, but I don't think I touched it. Okay, I guess I could have done better, yeah. Sorry. I didn't want to.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
You could continue. I actually want to know what's the difference between like.
So in America, let's say you're on a 4-lane road approaching a roundabout, so 2 lanes in either direction.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in the right lane, you have to turn right or go straight. And if you're in the left lane, you have to go straight or turn left. But like, I'm not really sure how it works here. Like, I see people like changing lanes in the middle of a roundabout, but not necessarily taking that exit.
Yeah, I guess when it's like not specifically told that one lane is like one lane, in one lane you have to leave the roundabout at some exit. You can change the lanes however you want.
Goldbrand says it's the same for Europe, but if it is, then nobody's obeying the rules. But I think it might even be different, like kind of like locally, like depending where you are. If you're in Germany or Czech Republic or Sweden, for example, it seems like everyone kind of handles traffic circles a little
it
differently.
surely is different. For
Yeah.
example, when I was in Italy, it was really a lot different there, because, for example, they we just used the the blinkers or
Indicators, blinkers.
yeah. We use it when we are leaving the roundabout, and they use it when they are staying on it. So the exact.
Who
opposite
uses it
way.
when they're staying on it?
Italians.
Oh.
But mostly nobody was using it any time. But when they did, they were doing it the opposite way than
Yeah.
we did.
Yeah, we're supposed to do that in North America too, like signal or exit, but nobody does it.
Yeah.
I mean, just getting people to use their signals in general is kind of difficult there. Nightmare had a interesting.
Oh, he's actually like.
Yeah, he's in here with us. Where does comment go?
And he would. He
said
should know,
he thinks
right?
it depends on the signs. If there's no signs, you just do what you want. I like
Yeah.
that. That's like a really Wild
Yeah,
West kind of.
exactly. I want to see the replay because I think at some point it was really close.
Peter making good use of the replay feature in Driving Academy.
Exactly. Like right here, I think it's starting to get close. Oh, it was close.
It was close, but you didn't hit.
Oh, I
A couple
didn't.
pixels there in between. Even on the outside of that turn, you went really quick there, and you were not wide enough.
Oh,
Watch
it
the
wa-
right side. Watch the right side. You get real close to that pylon there.
Oh yeah. So you can cross the yellow line, but you cannot hit the traffic cones, I guess.
You scare me, man.
Why? Okay, let's go to the next scenario. I'm actually a little bit scared about the last one because the last one in chapter 2 was kind of difficult. This one will probably be even
Yeah, you're
more
gonna have
difficult.
trouble with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking back on it now, and yeah, that's gonna be fun to watch.
Okay.
This one will also be fun. This is, very short but intimidating course. So, ahead of you are some tight turns with little room to spare. These will help you learn to maneuver the trailer effectively. Maybe I'm dyslexic too. I'm like having trouble reading today.
I have trouble speaking today.
Yeah. Follow the road markings toward the driver's side barrier to prepare for the first turn.
Is it like a really long trailer or is it a normal one?
It's just a normal trailer, like normal European spec trailer.
Okay. It seems longer.
You're looking for excuses.
Always.
Stay close to the outside barrier through the turn, and the trailer should follow you nicely into the course. Continue to follow the road markings to set up for the second turn, a tight 90-degree corner.
This part of the road looks really like narrow.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna help me?
Nope.
Okay.
You'll have to drive deep into the corner to ensure your trailer will clear the inside barriers. Use your front mirror to help you go as far as you can into the corner without hitting anything. See, the thing is, I keep giving you tips. I keep telling you to use your mirrors, and you don't. You ignore me. Continue along the outer barrier. You know, as an instructor back in Canada, if I had a student that just like insisted on not listening to me, I would just sit there and be quiet. You know, I would sit there and monitor to make sure they weren't doing anything unsafe. But if they felt like they knew more than me, then they can go into their test knowing more than me. It's not my money if they fail, you know. Once again, another tight 90-degree corner will require that you use all the room available to you.
Do you think I will do that on the first try?
No. I mean, yeah, Peter, I believe in you.
how many tries do you think it will take me?
3.
Okay. Let's see.
We're not betting peace
I think
on it.
2. Or maybe 3, yeah.
The trailer is predetermined. We wanted to ensure everyone was using kind of similar combinations and not have people, you know, be able to get an advantage by using a super short trailer with like a turning rear axle or something. So, Daddle Panda says you'll do it in 1 try.
Okay. I'm glad at least someone believes in me.
Indigenous Navi says he can't think of anything worse than having Mark train me. I had a really good success rate. And most of my students didn't completely hate me, so.
Didn't what?
Completely hate me.
Okay. But just a little bit.
There's definitely a few that don't like me very much. But they still passed, so. I mean.
That's the most important part.
Yeah. How many attempts did it take Mark? To get my license? Once. First try, come on.
Me too.
Your big truck license?
No.
Oh.
Oh! What?
There's one.
It showed me like a green check, and I thought I was out of that turn.
Yeah, you weren't.
I see it now. Okay.
Oh, on this scenario, I did it in 1 try.
You wanna? Oh. Why? Oh, I want. And this scenario? Oh.
Because it was the middle and you hadn't completed, like gone to the final
yeah.
stage, technically you're ending the scenario earlier to watch
okay.
your replay.
Okay. Makes sense. B. What does the B mean? Failure? Like failure, but B?
There was a, what was it? I should know this.
Oh,
You hit it.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Where do you see me hitting it? I didn't touch it. There's still space. At least a few millimeters. Maybe
I'd call it a fail.
Okay. Let's try again.
So I actually got insanely lucky when I was getting my truck driving license. I'm just going to narrate my story of me getting my trucking license while Peter fails a couple more times.
Whoa.
So the test centers where we do the final exams in Ontario were on strike back in 2008,
Why?
whatever it was. So they were on strike for like 6 months, so maybe 4 months. So while I was doing my training, I started, they weren't on strike. Then by the time I finished, they were on strike. So I basically completed my training and then didn't drive a truck for like 2 months. And then one day I get a call from someone in the driving school saying, hey, Mark, can you do your test on Monday? And this was Friday. I'm like, yeah, sure. What time? And they're like 8 a.m. I'm like, oh, really? Like, so like they're going back to work? And they're like, no, they're not going back to work, but the examiners are going to start examining us from the school's property because they realize there's such a backlog of drivers trying to get their licenses. The centers, the people that were employed there, they were on strike, but not the examiners themselves. So my school, the owner of that school was kind of spearheading that whole kind of movement or protest with the government to actually get the examiners working and training people. So we were the very first school to get examiners, and I was the very first student after the strike on Monday morning at 8 a.m. to go for my exam. And they had no idea what the route was going to be. They had no idea how they, like, it was all very last minute. I walked in, they had a map open on the table, but where's the exam route going to be? Let me finish my story. So basically I had kind of a leg up. The guy was like, yeah, whatever, we're just going to go for a drive. We went for a drive. He was like, okay, you're not grinding any gears. You're not breaking any rules. You're like, you know what you're doing. He's like, yeah, here's your license. So I had a bit of a cheat code. But my instructor or the driving school owner, when she called me because she thought I was the only one that could go to training or go to the exam that day without any, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Refresher course. So I'm just that good, baby.
So if you are that good, baby,
yeah,
tell me what should I do here?
Turn all the way right.
Okay. I was like right in the corner almost.
So use that mirror, use that front mirror. Keep getting close to the barrier. Get as close to the barrier as you can. Okay, now start turning left, all the way left. Yeah. Okay. Let it get even closer to the barrier. Straighten out a bit, straight out. See how you're going away from the barrier, so let it go a little closer to the barrier. There you go, start going. Okay. Now you can start turning left. Come on, you don't need me to tell you step by step everything. Come on.
I won't cross.
Keep it close to the barrier. Yeah. Okay, keep it going. Keep going. No, you're good.
It looks too close, Mark.
Well, that was too close.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're the one driving. It's your fault.
I was just doing what you told me to do.
You said it was too close. You shouldn't be listening to me. What do I know?
You should know.
Just finished my story about how I'm the greatest truck driver of all time, even before I got my license. Yeah, we've had a few issues. I'm just reading Shiva's comment here. We've had a few issues with examiners, like sometimes randomly failing our students for no reason. And I feel like they just kind of do that to, they have to have some fails. If they like have every single person pass, then it would look weird. You know what I mean? So they always have to fail some people, even maybe when that student necessarily didn't deserve to fail. But that's just a sneaking suspicion I have. I can't prove it in any way. See, you turned too early.
Okay.
The first time, right? Not using that front mirror.
I was using that front mirror.
Well, you didn't get close enough.
It looked close.
But then you
really
did use your driver's side mirror and you stopped. That's good. That's real good. See, this is where you made the next mistake. I'm going to teach you a little trick next time.
Okay.
But keep playing it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's good. So when you backed up, see, you started turning towards the trailer. That's the mistake you made. As dumb as it's going to sound, is you should have jackknifed it a bit.
Okay. Why?
I'll explain later.
Okay.
It's a secret surprise for later.
Okay. I could have done it better. Let's try again.
Light Pyro's got a good point. Your teacher will never stop you from failing because that's how he earns money. I am getting paid by the hour, so could be.
We could be here for 6 hours if I don't.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a
scenario.
6-hour stream.
Okay, so the first turn is really like easy.
Is there a difference between the red, white, and blue barriers? And I think we kind of indicated, I don't know how consistent we were with it, but I think like the blue is kind of just like when you're going in a straight line or on the inside corner, and then the red is kind of notifying you like, yeah, you got to turn here. Mark Verstappen says we should extend the streams by an hour. More money for Mark and more money for Benny.
And me.
No, you don't get paid for these. You know that, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm actually paying for the driving lessons.
Yeah, exactly.
This one was like a lot easier than the second turn or the third turn.
Yeah.
Look, I can I think I can like turn a little bit earlier than I need it,
Don't push your luck.
and it's still okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this one's the most difficult.
Okay, so see, you still got room on the right side there. Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
but those mirrors look scary. They are kind of bent or something. And
Well, they're convex, right? They're like wide-angle mirrors.
yeah, but
In America, we don't use those.
it looks closer than.
Okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah, good, good.
Whoa, that must have been really close.
Yeah, keep it going. Look at you using all your mirrors. Okay, use your left mirror now. Make sure you're not getting too close.
If I am, there's.
Oh my
nothing I
God,
can
he's
do.
gonna make it.
Like you said, Mark, third try, and just to prove you wrong, I'm
This is
gonna
your
fail
fourth
it now.
try.
No, is it?
Chat, was this third or fourth try? I feel like it was fourth.
No, third try.
Yeah, so in America we use it was third try. We use flat mirrors for the big main mirrors, the West Coast mirrors as we call them, and then we use convex for the smaller rounder ones underneath, and then on the hood mirrors as well, and of course our side curb mirror is also a convex mirror. But in Europe, even the big mirrors are convex, which throws me right off. Why is he not using the zoom function? Why aren't you using the zoom function?
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Right click.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah. We mapped it for you.
I know. I it just didn't think about that. I can use it because the smaller mirrors, those two look really scary. Like it looks so small in there, and I can barely see what's going on there.
Air crews, don't make me ban you again.
So that's a good advice. Plenty of space here. I just want to know about the last turn. Like from this side, it looks I had plenty of space.
Mm-hmm. That's why I thought you had more space when we went around the second time. I thought there was still space there too.
Like it definitely looked the same in the mirror in between the second and third try, but now it looks like I had really more space.
The driving academy will also be an ATS. Petchko.
Mm-hmm.
Next scenario.
Yes. Okay, driving through complex turns. Oh, that sounds like fun.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this one's not too bad.
No?
Yeah, I think you'll get it on the second try.
Okay.
All right. Ahead of you are a variety of complex corners and obstacles. Take everything you've learned so far, like
Okay.
using your mirrors,
Yes.
into account, and it shouldn't be too difficult. The road markings can help give you an idea of how far to proceed through each set of obstacles, of how to proceed.
Like until the last scenario, I didn't really need to use my mirrors. Maybe the front one.
Peter, you're breaking my heart.
Yeah, I know it's better, but
I'm trying to teach the good people
No,
how
no,
to
no.
properly drive their vehicles, and you're sitting here, I don't need my mirrors.
Of course, it's better to use the mirrors, but I'm just saying the previous scenarios you could have done them without using mirrors.
Take your safety vest off. You're demoted. You are no longer a trainee trucker. You are now a cadet trucker. Keep the tractor to the outside of the corner. You'll need to swing as wide as the trailer follows a short. You'll need to swing wide as the trailer follows a shorter path. Man, my eyes are bad today. The next corner is an easy 90-degree turn. Once again, keep the truck to the outside of the turn and utilize all the space available to you. You can see the little diagram how the trailer follows a shorter path.
Mhm.
Yeah. I always think of it like the tractor is actually the steering wheel for the trailer. When you think of it like that, it kind of makes sense. Or
Yeah.
it might make less sense if your brain doesn't work exactly the same way as mine does. Take your time here. The course opens up, but you will still need to be precise. Got a little slalom kind of thing you got to drive through.
Yeah.
Keep a wide berth around the barriers.
That looks narrow.
Yeah. Take care as you enter this narrow section. Swing the tractor wide well before you enter to set your trailer up for entry. You got to think ahead of the game. You know.
These scenarios make me claustrophobic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The final 90-degree turn is much sharper than the first, but there's plenty of room if you use your space wisely.
What if I? What if I?
That's Morello for sure driving.
Okay.
Stop in the designated area, then secure the truck and switch off the engine.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go. It's fun always like when the truck starts like turned off, you need to push like 6 buttons here just to get it going.
You think it happens in real life? You just get in your truck, you turn on, like you press the throttle, and everything just turns on magically.
No,
Come on, Petchko, get real.
I know,
This
but
guy.
you know you don't need to do it so often when you are playing the game because you don't turn off the truck.
Oh, Benny, can we get a use your mirrors counter every time I yell at Petchko to use his mirrors? That it like boom, goes up by 1.
I'm using the mirrors.
I can't see you. There's too much glare in this. Oh, okay. Don't worry. But we'll talk about it after the stream. We'll do it for next time because it's definitely going to be a next time because we are more than halfway through the stream and Petchko has only completed, 4 scenarios?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Slow progress today, my dude.
Well, those scenarios are getting more and more difficult.
Just wait till we get to the reversing. I'm going to have so much fun.
Me too, Mark.
I
can't wait.
No, you won't.
I can't wait.
You're going to be sad and stressed out.
No.
I'm going to make your life miserable.
No.
Just kidding. I'll be nice. No, Petchko did not get a pizza because he forgot to remind me. So that's on him. Totally his fault. I have no responsibility here. What are you talking about?
Oh, Mark, I didn't want to remind you because it was your responsibility.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Don't worry. We can do it next Monday. It's okay.
You know, if you did less yapping and more driving, you would have seen that you were about to hit that barrier, which you did.
I didn't. Mark, you're making me nervous. You know when in Harry Potter,
Yeah.
when Snape was still like the teacher of potions.
Wait, I haven't seen anything after the first movie. Is he not still doing potions?
No, he was replaced in the 6th.
Dude, spoiler alert. Like,
Oh, sorry.
oh my God.
It's only 20 years old.
No respect.
It doesn't really matter to the story too much. Anyway, I just wanted to say that Neville was doing a lot better when Snape stopped being the teacher. So yeah, I just wanted to say that you are making me nervous and that's why I fail. Or maybe I'm just making excuses if I fail.
So, some people on YouTube are asking about whether or not you can change views. You can absolutely change views while you're driving. Petchko, if you want to show them really quick before you pull the parking brake. But we highly recommend, to get the most out of Driving Academy, that you should do everything from the first-person view. This gives you the best experience, the most realistic experience. And if you're not used to driving in this view, it can actually teach you how to kind of get used to using it in a controlled environment where there's no innocent AI that could be injured.
Here you can see the beautiful truck and trailer and how I did it on the first try.
You did do it on the first try.
What do you think
It
about
was
that,
close,
Mark?
though. It was close.
In this scenario, it's always close.
I feel like you're finally learning. After some mistakes were made, you were humbled, and now you're like, okay, I should actually listen to my very qualified Canadian instructor after all, and his beautiful beard.
I will never be humbled, Mark.
I believe that, actually.
You believe what?
That you can't be humbled.
Okay, thank you.
What do you think, chat? Can Peter be humbled?
No, I'm just too good. Too good.
Unbelievable.
Okay, I'm already looking forward to the next one. Advanced training course trailer. Oh, so this is the final.
This is a very long intro, and I kind of want you to do it blind. I kind of want you to do it without seeing how it's done. So we're going to head over here. So something you can do at any given time.
Oh, it's basically just what I've learned, like...
It's a combination of everything you learned. So at any time during the intro, if it's your second or third time replaying it because you're Petchko and you keep failing because you keep running into things because you're not using your mirrors, you can just hit escape, and it will bring you right into the beginning of the scenario.
You know, I don't need to know what's in front of me.
Yeah?
I'm just that good, Mark. Watch and learn.
All right, I'm gonna watch. I'm not gonna say anything.
And learn. Don't forget about.
Yeah, I'm gonna
forget
learn.
about
Yeah,
that
okay.
part.
Yeah, yeah. This guy.
Look at that. Wide road. Too easy.
So that's the thing, Peter. You think he's humble because he's like kind of like a quiet, soft-spoken guy, you know, very kind. He's kind of mean.
I'm not mean.
He's kind of a bully.
Oh no. I'm
Yeah,
not.
you're a bully.
No, I'm not.
You made fun of my shirt today. You said, "What is that?
Why?
A tablecloth?" I was like, "That's my shirt."
That's not true. Mark, this is just too easy for me. Give me a real challenge.
Oh, I'm just waiting. I know it's coming.
Okay.
I know it.
I really want to like do it on the first try.
I don't even need to look. I can like predict exactly when it's gonna happen. Like I just know.
I don't really know what to do here. Okay. Do you think it's gonna be here, Mark?
I don't know. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna give you a chance to prepare for it. Psh, this guy. He's so confident he needs to sneak out.
I don't think to.
You can't drive on the grass. You know that, right?
I'm not on the grass.
Yeah.
Are you?
That was a good one.
Really?
Yeah, it's not Peggy 3 though.
Well, I didn't mean anything by that. Whoa, this is too narrow.
Oh,
Well, Mark, I can.
so confident. Okay, so
Mark,
So
if
no,
you
no. What? Do you want to learn something or not?
I thought you want to learn something
So-
from me.
Okay, drive.
I know you told me to do it the opposite way last time,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So I was gonna try and teach not only you but all of our valuable viewers here on Twitch and YouTube how to properly get out of a situation like this. And you've decided just to go wild card on your own. So
Okay,
you do what you want to do, man. It's fine. I don't
tell
care.
it. You can tell it.
No,
to,
it's fine. It's fine.
not to me, but
No.
to everybody here on the stream. The
Don't
problem-
do what Petchko's doing.
The
Basically.
problem is I can't see what's on this side.
Oh, you can't see. Oh no, that's crazy. That's crazy that you can't see. If only there was a proper way to do it where you would actually see what's going on.
Yeah, right.
Listen to the tablecloth. Where are you going?
I don't know.
You're in this. Oh, you're gonna fail.
No, Mark, I'm not. I can do it.
Oh my. What is going on here? You're just going back the same way you just came now. Like nothing changed. Your trailer's still gonna be too tight.
No.
All right. What do I know? Actually, you might actually clear it this time. You might have moved over just enough millimeters to make it. $5 says you. Wow.
So $5 says what?
I was gonna say $5 says that you won't look in your left mirror again, but
I did. Oh. Okay.
what happened? What was that?
I just clicked another like this
Oh, okay, yeah.
in this view.
Yeah, he hasn't failed yet. I'll give him that. I'm really surprised from that position you were actually able to get out of that. But
you.
there's definitely an easier way to do that.
So okay, tell us now. Mark.
What?
Tell us the easier way.
Nah.
Why not?
It's not exactly easy to explain when you don't have the reference in front of you, you know what I mean? Like I can't just be like, "Oh yeah, you do this, this and this." Like there's no way to describe those actions.
Okay.
But you should have reversed to the right. Basically, what you're doing is as you reverse and you kind of not quite jackknife, but you are kind of dragging your trailer in the direction you want it to go.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to show you. I can't explain it. Yeah, the moment's gone. You missed it. It's too late.
Who?
I was talking to the chat.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, our valued viewers and players from our best community ever.
I thought I missed the moment to turn.
Maybe if he stopped saying right and concentrated.
Mark.
Who keeps saying right?
I don't know. Me?
Did you say right?
I'm not sure. This road is getting tighter and tighter. Do you think I have enough space there?
Yeah.
Mark, you didn't even look.
Nope.
You just trust me because
you
I'm so
know
good.
everything already, man. I can't teach you nothing.
That is,
I've had students like you in the past.
That's true. I'm just too good.
Yeah. Is the driver check? He got you there.
Okay.
First time chat, he hits us with something like that.
Is it far to the finish?
No.
Are you lying?
No.
Okay.
Actually, yes.
Ah.
Wait.
What?
So here, you're approaching the part of our course called Roundabout. It's basically simulating entering and exiting at the first exit of a roundabout.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to make it much more demanding here.
It looks pretty wide, right?
Yeah, I wanted to make it a lot more difficult for like arrogant people like you who need to be humbled, but I was outvoted. They said, no, Mark, people aren't supposed to cry when they're playing Euro Truck Simulator 2. They're supposed to be having fun. And I was like, no. I want them to be upset.
I wish some of those like more difficult scenarios are going to be so difficult you are going to rage quit.
I don't know. We didn't want to do that. Like, we didn't actually like want to give people a hard time. Like, we want it to be educational and fun, but still, have some difficulty, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, it would be you wouldn't learn anything if you could just blaze through everything without using your mirrors.
Exactly. Is that all?
Nope. Maybe? Yes? I don't know. I don't remember.
Where am I supposed to go?
I reckon to the right.
Yeah, there's an arrow.
Mm-hmm. As we said, the red barriers are usually indicating that you have to go towards them and then make a turn. You can see the road markings there that are telling you have to make a right-hand turn.
Oh, this is a tight space again.
Okay, now the chat has hopped on board, and they're also making fun of me for wearing a tablecloth. So thanks, Peter.
Oh,
thanks for starting all this bullying.
don't worry about it.
Bullying is not fun, guys.
You can pay me next time.
People's feelings matter.
We didn't have
Oh.
this part of like this turn wasn't there in the scenarios before.
Well, it wouldn't be a test if there wasn't something new there. Just drag it over the curb.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's all right, Mark.
Unbelievable.
Oh, there's the finish.
There is an achievement. Have the achievements been announced for Driving Academy?
I don't know. They've been popping up here a little bit.
Can I leak this if it hasn't been announced? Will I get in trouble? Namiro, are you in the chat? One try.
Well,
Oh.
I can fail. I can fail now.
You take it close to that pylon, I think.
Yeah.
So I'm going to steal the mouse here really quickly once you complete the scenario.
Yeah.
Hey, congratulations. You've completed Chapter 3,
3.
Maneuvering with a Trailer. You've learned connecting and disconnecting a trailer. Oh, we have to fix the formatting here. Work in progress, guys. This is not the final build. But, yeah, it kind of just goes over what you learned during the whole chapter.
Mm-hmm. Now are you going to show us the better way to do it?
Maybe.
Okay.
So let's take a look at what you did the first time. So you went way too wide, and you got your trailer so far away from that barrier that by the time you came into the next corner, which you didn't even utilize all this space here, you were too close and you were going to hit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So basically what you could have done was basically just back the truck straight up to this barrier, and then when you come forward, you kind of use this space a little more, and that would have been enough to drag the trailer closer to get farther from that barrier.
Okay.
But what you ended up doing... I think you're stopped here while you're like trying to convince me to tell you what to do, and I was like, no, I'm not telling you. So somehow, I guess, I mean, what you did worked. I'll give you that.
I didn't need like too much more space, right? I just needed to make the turn a little bit better.
Because this part here did nothing for you. Like, you went this way and then you came back the same way. But it was this that did it. This is what saved you. You went over the curb here and you got closer to here. That gave you just enough to get the trailer around it.
Yeah, but maybe it helped me because the trailer was like repositioned a little bit.
Yeah, probably a little bit. But more so than anything, it was just using this space.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll hop out of the replay here.
So first try, Mark. What do you think about that?
Barely first try.
Barely.
Barely.
What do you mean?
Barely.
What do you mean?
Like barely.
But still, first try.
All right, chat. We have 9 minutes left in this stream for our normally scheduled stream. So what do you think? Do you want to see Petchko go back and try one of the scenarios he had more difficulty with? Or do you want to see him start with his very first reversing scenario? Or should we save that for next stream?
Whoa. How many I completed what? 5 scenarios today? Or was that? All right, let's see.
You are currently at 21 out of 31. You have 10 scenarios left.
So I did 6 scenarios today.
Yes.
Oh, those are getting like longer and longer.
Yeah. Yeah, those first few scenarios, like you blazed through pretty quickly. Someone's asking if you can reverse in 9 minutes. Well, the first one is pretty easy. So let's have him go at it. And
everybody's saying they want to see me reverse, which, as you know, is a treat.
Interior only.
Yeah.
So let's see how Petchko does. We've all seen in his Euro Truck Simulator 2 Let's Play series that he tries to avoid the difficult parking spots as much as he can. He tries to avoid reversing as much as he can. So this is your comeuppance. You're finally going to have to learn how to reverse. Oh, I got to read it for you again?
I thought you wanted to.
No, it's fine. you read it. Why do I always got to read it?
Let's try our hand at reversing with a trailer. It's easier than it looks. You just need to be patient.
You think you can be patient?
No. I'm not a patient person.
Someone wants to jump right to the final test of reversing. Do you want to?
No.
Okay,
no.
all right. Sorry, guys.
Not that I wouldn't be able to do it on the first try, but I want to enjoy these first few scenarios.
The arrogance. Start reversing, get the tractor in line with the trailer. Be sure you've lined up properly or you won't be able to make the connection. If it's not right, you can always pull forward and try again. The tractor's fifth wheel will lock into the trailer's kingpin. Onto the trailer's kingpin.
Okay.
You know what a kingpin is?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know what a fifth wheel is?
Yes.
Do you know why they call it a fifth wheel?
I don't know why they called it
It's
that.
the fifth wheel.
Okay.
Really, it's the sixth wheel if you count the steering wheel.
What if you have like another wheel in the
There's
truck?
too many wheels. Apply the parking brake and connect the trailer. In real life, you'd have to exit the truck to connect the air and electrical lines and raise the landing gear. But here, we'll do that for you. The trailer will always turn opposite to the tractor.
Mm-hmm.
To turn the trailer, you need to steer the tractor in the opposite direction you want the trailer to go towards.
Yeah.
To straighten out the trailer again, turn the tractor towards the trailer.
That's why I like to do it from the
Well,
the second camera, because
too bad.
then when you look at the truck and trailer like from the front, then you actually turn
He's
the way
really
you want to.
he's really trying to like postpone this as much as possible. You know?
No, I don't. I want to.
To stay
I'm
aligned with the
looking
trailer,
forward
you'll have to make
it.
constant minor corrections to keep the trailer pointed towards the marked area.
Okay.
See these constant minor corrections?
Yeah, I remember, Mark. You told me about those.
Correct deviations from your path with small turns of the steering wheel as soon as they happen. If you oversteer, you can end up far outside your desired path. Stop in the designated area. Secure the truck and shut down the engine.
Okay, let's go. How many tries?
One.
One try?
Oh, like if you're going to get it in the first try or not?
Yeah.
This one's pretty easy. I think you can probably do this one in one try, actually.
Okay.
Chat, what do you think? One try, two try, three try? Red try, blue try? So Driving Academy will come with the 1.52 update, which is to be announced. But But when that comes out, this will be a free update to both American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator 2. Chat saying 1.5 tries. I don't know what that means. Chat, you're messing with me. It's too late for this. I've been working all day. I don't need your attitude right now.
Is the chat mean to you, Mark?
Yeah. They took a page out of your book and they're bullying me now. Try using your mirrors. Don't just stick your head out the window. Try using your mirrors. Yeah.
It looks easier, right?
No,
like
use your mirrors, man.
Why?
You're not going to drive with your entire body hanging out the side of the truck.
Nobody's
driving. Okay, well, what if somebody's coming from the right side? You got to occasionally check your right mirror to make sure nobody's coming at you.
Oh, Mark, we are not on the road.
But you're in a parking lot. That's even worse. There's more traffic moving around in unpredictable directions.
Let's see how much traffic is there. None.
You don't know that. Benny could come out of there in his Skoda at any second and drive
Problem is,
behind
I can't see anything in this mirror.
Yeah, welcome to real life.
I just want to do it like this, Mark. There's the option to do it. If I wanted to, I could even do it from the chasing camera.
You know, if I wanted to, I could just come over here and change your view anytime I want.
Whoa.
Yeah, look at that.
Mark! I can't see anything in this mirror. Okay, if we have time, I will try to do it like without my head sticking out of the cabin.
All right.
If we have the time.
Bet. Do we have Taco Tuesdays in Czechia? I don't think we do. I remember referencing that to someone, and someone's like, what? Taco Tuesday?
Taco Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was in the Lego movie. Perfect movie.
This should be called dog mode because you have your head out the window. I like that one. I'm just imagining Peter going down the road, head out the window, tongue flapping in the air.
My first try.
Yeah. Okay, now do it mirrors only.
Okay.
Bet you won't.
What if I will? Will you buy me pizza?
No.
Another half a pizza so
No.
I will have a full pizza?
Nope.
Why not? I would appreciate it, you know.
Peter, are you a hireable driver in the
Nope.
game? You're not.
I'm pretty sure I'm not.
Well, Casey, whoever you found is not, in fact, Peter. Apparently, there's someone that looks like you
Is it?
from one of the choosable drivers.
There's a lot of them. So I guess it's possible.
You can also find Namiro in the game. Some of the non-playable characters that are placed around the map, the little human beings, Namiro is quite a lot of them. He's always watching you.
Okay.
See if you've been naughty or nice. What?
Oh. So do you have any advice, Mark, for me here?
Namiro's in the chat right now saying that he is, in fact, always watching us.
He is.
Yep.
Yeah. Wait. I'm confused with those mirrors. I don't even know. I got all confused, Mark.
Okay. Let me hop into instructor mode.
I wasn't. Oh, whoa. I don't know where.
Are you connected to the trailer?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so what's going on? What's the problem? Look in your right mirror.
I don't know if I'm turning right or left.
Okay, well, hold on. Okay, so you can always go forward a little bit, you know.
Yeah, that's true. Even there's the yellow line, you know. That seems kind of scary to cross.
Okay, there you can stop there. Okay, well, okay. So now throw it in reverse. Now, something to do to get yourself oriented, pick a mirror. Right now, can you see out of your left mirror better or your right mirror?
I guess this one.
Why do you think that one?
Because it's closer.
No, it's your right mirror because you can see the side of the trailer.
Okay, I can see that, but
Okay.
I thought you were asking me a different thing.
I wasn't. Whoa. So you turned that way.
It's very confusing.
And the trailer went the wrong way, right?
Yes.
So go back to where you started. Go back to where you last correct. That's something we use, a phrase we use in training. I don't, other people do. Go back to where you were last correct. Stop there.
You don't use it because you are always correct?
I'm always correct. Okay. Now, which way did you turn the wheel last time?
I think left.
So this time, try turning right
Of course.
and back up. So see, now you're starting to put the trailer where you want it to go. Keep it turning. Keep it turning. If you can still see that side of that trailer, you're still going to turn in that direction. So more turn.
More.
Yeah, and now use your left mirror. Now switch your left mirror. There you go. So now you can start to see that trailer. Now start going the other way. You want to constantly make minor corrections. As long as you can see down one side of the trailer or the other, you know which way you're turning. The second you can't see one side of the trailer, you've lost that trailer. It's going the other way.
I guess now it's pretty much straight.
Yeah, but as long as you keep going back and forth, right? Kind of like, we call it like the white man at a wedding. You know, the old kind of middle-aged dude doing the shuffle at a wedding? You just kind of keep that wheel turning. You go one way, you go the other way. And you just kind of, whichever mirror you're looking in, you know what I mean?
Yes, yes. I remember that reference. You've talked about it.
I have used it in the past.
Yeah. And it, Mark, okay. I messed it up again.
That is how I dance. I am a terrible, terrible dancer.
What am I doing?
I danced at the company party a little while back, and it was very embarrassing, and I regret it, and I should have been not in that state of mind. Someone said I look older in the game than I do on screen. I don't know if that's a compliment or not.
I think it is.
Did you almost hit something?
No.
Chat, did he almost hit something?
I never almost did something.
I was reading the chat, and then I heard a bunch of noises coming there. Joe says yes, and Namiro also says yes, that you almost hit something. They're snitching on you.
I didn't see it.
Well,
it's confusing. Mark, can I can't. I guess I can't stick out my head from the window. Yeah. So let's try.
You were doing so good there for like 30 feet. What happened?
I don't know. I just started to get confused, you know. It's all those mirrors. they are
all those
confusing me.
mirrors. There's too many mirrors.
Exactly. It's like 18 of them. At least.
Somebody's asking about the steering wheel we're using. Peter, do you want to fill them in while you're driving, or do you want me to do it so you can focus on your...
I failed the scenario.
Yes, I love it. All right, let me show you how it's done.
You want to drive? Okay.
All right, chat, I'm going to show you how it's done.
I'm going to be
let's watch your replay really quickly. You're going to be me?
Yes.
You need a bigger beard.
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
And now it says C. I don't know why.
Let's do this in like speedy times.
Speedy times, yeah.
It's still very slow.
Yeah. Mark, you wanna maybe get it a little more.
This is very slow.
Yeah.
This is 4 times speed, everyone, if you're watching right now.
I can't see anything in those mirrors.
You know, in real life, you only get 10 minutes to back into the parking spot during your driving test?
It didn't take me 10 minutes, though.
But you did fail.
Yeah.
So
I would see better in the
so
mirrors.
you had the right idea. Like, you knew you were going too far, so you knew which way to turn it, and then you just ran out of room here, right?
Yeah. I didn't really see what was going on.
I guess that was when that earlier there, that was when you did the whoop, up, 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 and almost hit something? Or was this it? This was it.
I didn't even realize I was this close.
Okay.
It looks so far in the mirror.
Well, I'm going to take a bite out of here, and we'll see how I do.
Okay.
So this is a real professional driver with 2.5 million kilometers of experience. So if I fail, then apparently I've just been lying this whole time. So start the truck up, release the parking brake. Before I start reversing or even put it in reverse, I'm going to look both ways to ensure everything around me is clear as best as I can tell. I can see my trailer in the mirror there, so I'm going to reverse in that direction.
What about the lights, Mark?
What about the lights?
You didn't turn on the lights.
It's daytime.
Yes.
So I'm going to reverse until I can't see the trailer in the mirror anymore, and now when I see it in this side, I know I have room to turn in. Because I want to be kind of straight when I'm hooking up to the trailer. I don't want to like try and bite it from the side or anything. I keep saying bite. I might be hungry. It might be dinner time.
Well, what did you mean?
Bite.
Okay.
So we're going to try and get lined up here as best we can. We're still on a bit of an angle, so I'm going to stay to this side a little bit.
Is it easier in the game or
Easier in real life to hook up to a trailer. So yeah, we're way off there. So before I jump the fifth wheel, I'm going to pull forward.
Why? Oh yeah, I get why.
In real life, you would jump the fifth wheel, so the kingpin would actually ride up the fifth wheel and go over. Then you would smash the trailer into the back of the cab. Whoa, what happened there? So there we go. I think I'm pretty good here. I'm still off to the left a little bit, but in real life, it would pick it up still because the fifth wheel has a bit of a V shape to it, so it'll pick up the kingpin.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to apply the parking brake, connect the trailer. Trailer is now connected. We're going to release the parking brake.
Are you gonna do it fast?
No, I'm going to do it at a safe pace.
Yeah, but faster than me.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're in reverse, and as you can see, if I look in my left mirror, I can see more of the trailer, right?
Mm-hmm.
So right away, I know that the trailer is going to go towards the driver's side. So I'm going to gently give it a little bit of throttle, and I'm going to turn it the other way. So I can see more of the trailer on that side, so I know it's going that way. So I can basically just kind of keep doing that. As long as I keep it moving, it'll go straight. It sounds weird, right? But if you try to keep it perfectly straight, more often than not, it'll actually not go where you want it.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like I still need to come over this way more, so I'm going to see more of that trailer.
It just looks so far in the mirror.
Yeah.
I thought I was so far, but I wasn't.
So see, white man at a funeral. See how my left arm really never stops moving? It's always doing something. This is the way. You watch any truck driver, any YouTube video, in real life, anything, when they're backing up, that arm is always moving. As long as that arm is always moving, that trailer will go exactly where they want it to go. Now we're getting closer into the spot here. I can kind of do my final setup. So at this point, I'm pretty confident in where I am, that I don't really need to use that passenger side mirror. I'll still take a glance over there to make sure nothing surprising has jumped in. And see, even me, I make mistakes too. I went the wrong way there, not the way I wanted to go. That's okay. Just come to a stop, steer it the way you want to go. Are we too far off?
Yeah, I guess. Mark.
Oh, we're not quite in. Or are we in?
You're not supposed to look out the window.
Well, you can always get out and look.
You're not supposed to do that
I'm
either.
a little crooked too. Man, I'm getting rusty. I'm going to straighten up a bit. This is unacceptable for someone of my prestige and experience.
Well, Mark, I can see that you still have a lot to learn from me. Maybe.
You know, Namiro's not here to save you when we get out of the stream, right? There we go.
Good job, Mark.
Thank you, buddy. Oh, did I get an applause?
Yeah.
Nice.
Of course.
So, I think that's it for today, chat. Thank you for joining us on another exciting Driving Academy stream where we got to see Peter be humbled and learn a lot about himself, about me, and about driving. So pay attention to our social media, our blogs, and as well as these live streams for more information about Driving Academy, as well as all the other projects we're working on. But I think that's it for today. Thank you, Benny, behind the scenes, for making it all happen. Thank you to the Driving Academy team for bringing this forwards. Thank you, Peter, for joining us today and showing us exactly
how it's done. Thank you.
Yeah, something like that. And thank me for being an awesome instructor.
Yeah, Mark, you are the best.
But most of all, thank you, chat. Thank you for participating today. Thank you for being a part of the best community ever. And we look forward to seeing you on the next stream.
See you. Bye.